this is Stampy, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Ni No Kuni or Wrath of the White Witch. If you don't know what this is a PlayStation 3 exclusive Japanese RPG developed by Level 5 Games. Lots of animation from Studio Ghibli, who I absolutely adore, which is why I'm playing this game pretty much. And I've been loving it so far. And we're just about to go into Hamelin. We need to sanctify it, basically. We need to purify all of the googlies that are going to be hanging out there. There's basically like an infection kind of thing. Probably the wrong word to use. An evil spell turning them all into zombies. But before I go in, the reason I'm hanging out here is I decided in the end of the last video to do some metamorphing. And I don't mean myself, I mean my familiars. You can see where it says metamorph in that blue writing, well, blue box of yellow writing. Yeah, that means I can metamorph them, so I can do some upgrades. So let's give one to Ponto. I have no idea which one I'm going to have to give to him, so if I just go through all of them, hopefully he's going to eat one of them up. There they go. I don't have loads of them, unfortunately. Oh, what should we go to? We've got a choice here, water or fire. Okay, I think we've got a few fire people, so I'm going to send him the water route. And let's see what he ends up looking like. Unfortunately, I was a bit stupid and I sold a bunch of these little gem things. The things that let them metamorph. Basically because I needed money to buy hamburgers and coffee. So these really rare gems I sold so I could buy cheeseburgers and coffees. But it doesn't matter. I don't need to metamorph all of them. The only problem is they do go back down to level 1. So yeah, it'd be good to metamorph them now rather than wait a little bit later on. So hopefully by the time we get to the to battling the White Witch, if we do end up doing that, yeah, then hopefully they'll have leveled up a bit. So let's just do everyone that I can then. Do you want that? Do you want that one? No. That one? No. That? Is that the one you want? No. Do you want this one? Do you want that one? Do you want that one? No, he's not interested. I guess he wanted the same one as Ponto, and Ponto had the last one. Right then, Jules. Would you like this? Would you like that? Do you want that one? There we go. Jumbo wants the star drop. We've got a choice here again. Healing rain and water cannon, or healthy glow and wind tunnel. Which way should we go? Let's go for... that bottom one looks cool, actually. Let's go for this one. Not because the moves are necessarily better, but I think it looks a little bit cooler, so let's go for this one. It made it kind of look like a bit like an owl, I think it looked like. And this is a new familiar, but I don't really know this one. Yeah, it does kind of look like a bit like an owl, sort of. Like an owl in like a cape with its wings coming up the side of its head. It's like it's been like flying with its ears. It's like it's Dumbo or something. Right, what about you, Gunther? Is there anything left here that you want? Do you want that one? That one? There we go. Jumbo wants a star drop as well. And we've got a choice here. Fire or rockfall? As I said, we've already got quite a few fire stuff, so let's go down. Let's go down for this one then, shall we? And it makes him look a little bit more different as well. He's going to be blue and yellow. It always takes a little while to get used to the new familiars. When they change their colours, they always look a bit weird for a while. And check him out. He metamorphed into a hula baloo. The name of different tricks Gunther can perform in battle is increased by 1. There we go. So they can learn more stuff as well, which is good. And can I upgrade my Tinny? I don't know if he can have anything. Can you have any of these? Oh, I can't upgrade. Oh, he's one of the ones I actually really wanted to. I wanted to see what his new one would look like. But I'm sure we're going to get one of those gumdrops or something a little bit later on. Let's very quickly then go and see what new tricks these people can learn. I'm doing this wrong. I'm in the wrong place here. I think it's in Friends and Familiars. If I go down and press triangle, I can see what they can learn. Right, this one can't learn anything else. I think Ponto metamorph, so I can give Ponto... he's already got Rockfall, he's already got Rolling Stone. I might as well just give him Sandblast or something as well. And also Gunther I metamorph, so I can give Gunther Belly Blaster, which I probably should have given him already. There we go. So they've got a few more powerful moves. This might help me out a little bit. And I don't know what I'm going to be facing here. I know there's going to be all like the kind of zombie type people, as you can see already. Oh, look at this place. I wasn't a big fan of this place anyway, seeing how dark and like smoky it was. And yeah, now there's zombies all over the place. And I don't know what I'm going to be facing. I don't know who the big boss is going to be, if there is even going to be one. But yeah, let's just keep heading. I'm guessing we're going to be going to the palace, I would assume. Excuse me, sir. Let me just run past them. I remember in the last video on Alma Moon, I managed to run past everyone. And oh no, I've got no chance here. I just ran straight into them all. Oh well, I probably should do some battling. I could try out the new familiars and try and do some leveling up as well. Right, if I'm Ollie and if I go and use an unleash spell, then that will go and hurt all of them. Let's go and use Howling Blizzard and see how much damage this does. And then I'm going to send out Fruity. It's been a little while since I had a good old-fashioned fight as Fruity. It's kind of what I relied on for the full first half of the game, just using Fruity just to whack people with his sword. And now that Oliver's got all these fancy moves. I don't really use him very much. I don't want him to get upset. I don't want him to feel irrelevant. God, he's getting hurt quite a lot, though. They do certainly seem to be getting a lot stronger. And oh, what's Nana's doing? Mighty Light. That did pretty good, actually. I guess light moves do good against them then. Maybe I could use the Arrow of Light. And look at that teamwork. Marquezan goes in for the final blow. Well done, guys. Justice has been done. You're very right, Marquezan. Anyway, let's go to the palace, because if you don't know, Marquezan, who is Swain's brother... Oh, cool, look, they've gone up to level 7 already. That's good. Yeah, Marquezan, who's Swain's brother, was actually the prince, or well, I suppose the king now, of Hamelin. And... So yeah, he was in charge of this place, but he left to carry on the adventure with us, basically to help us out. And at Elmer Moon and Ding Dong Dell, we basically battled the leaders. It was King Tom in Ding Dong Dell, and of course the Khalifa inside of Elmer Moon. So yeah, I don't know what we're going to be going up against here. And oh no, I guess we've got to fight these people. In the past towns, I was able to avoid them, but there was no way I was going to get past that fish woman there, was I? And also something that I did between now and the last video is I did go and buy a bunch of provisions. I did mention at the end of the last video I was going to. So I basically got a whole load of cappuccinos and cheeseburgers and the like. Yeah, just to make it a little bit easier when I go into a battle, just so if I'm running out of health and magic, I can top myself up nicely with a few cheeseburgers, and so that's the reason why I couldn't metamorph everyone. I wonder how many cheeseburgers I've eaten throughout this game, and why are Swain, Esther, and Oliver not really fat? The amount they eat. We're going into a big epic battle. They're just sitting at the back eating sandwiches and cheeseburgers the entire time. Why are they not massive? When I am actually getting pretty hurt here. There, one got quite a big hit on me. Let's use the devastation move though. Let's go and try and take all these people out. If it doesn't kill them, it should at least get them. Yeah, they're all really weak now. So if I send out Fruity and use... Oh, I don't have Cut Loose anymore. I'm not using that anymore. Right, let's just go and attack some of these people. Then I think like one hit on each of them should be like pretty much enough to take them out. If I can actually hit them, I keep missing them. God, I am getting really hurt here. Come on, Fruity, finish them off. Go grab the health. Jolly good, jolly good. Right, I'm going to have a cheeseburger in between this battle and the next one, just to top my health up. Like in the last places, I was able to pretty much avoid all of these googlies. And oh, a fish burger. Hello. I must have been the first person to get excited over a fish burger. Is that like better than a cheeseburger? 150 health. And oh, that was 250. Oh, it's not as good. Okay. I was thinking it was better then. Well, I might just have that then, actually. Just get my health up a little bit. Let's go and have myself a fish burger. Num 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 num. Jolly good. And let's go and head to the palace then. I can hear something seeing me. Look how slow they are. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. You can't catch me. You can't catch me. You can't catch me. God, look at his hair. Purple hair. Very fashionable. Anyway, before I do actually end up getting caught by trying to tease them all, let's go and head to the palace then, shall we? And yeah, I'm very curious to see what we're going to face. Whoa, they came out of absolutely nowhere, didn't they? Right, even though there are people everywhere, I do want to go and try and get to the save point if I can. And then, yeah, that will not only get my health and magic fully up, but I can also save. So, just in case something bad does end up happening to me, I can just teleport back here. And then I want to immediately sprint to those guards, even though I know I'm going to have to fight them. It'd be good if I don't have to fight this woman as well. There we go. I managed to run straight into them. They weren't very good guards. They didn't even seem to really notice that I was there. Porcine Prince Guard, was that? Oh, Porcine Palace Guard. I remember them. Do you remember when I first came here, I had to, well, we all had to dress up as massive pigs. Just so we would be able to get into the palace. That was one of my favourite moments, seeing Drippy wandering around just with a massive, like, pig mask over his head, running around the floor. Like, totally didn't fit him, but he was still happy about it. Anyway, let's use, let's just go and try and do this quick. Let's just use a couple unleash spells and finish these people off. That one does really good, actually. If I just do that spell again, that's going to be them all gone. Seeing as I've got so many like cappuccinos and stuff, I'm not too worried about wasting my magic. I'm sure that for at least whatever the game's going to throw at me now, I'm going to be fine. But I do probably want to do a bit of leveling up and have a little practice and get some more provisions before we do go into some of the final boss fights of the game. And to be fair, I have no idea when the final boss fights are coming. I thought the game was about to end when I was facing Shadar, and then all of this that has happened has been since then. You know, all of this stuff is extra stuff in my eyes. Right, let's go over here and just go and oh no, sorry, not you, sir. Sorry, I know I don't speak to you much. Oh, I obtained 3 Phoenix Tears. Oh, I'm glad. Oh, and a Fireball gem, and a Snowblower gem, and a Thunderstorm gem. Oh, I'm glad I came to say hello. Anyway, what I meant to do was come here just to get my health and magic back up before I go and head inside. I might even be able to metamorph a few people now. I actually think those gems might have just been to teach some new moves to my familiars. Which is something that I'm not really bothered with much about, like, throughout the game. There's a lot of, like, oh, can I sneak past? Go, 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 go. Yeah, there's a lot of the main gameplay things which I've just completely ignored or not understood and stuff. Like, remember alchemy? Remember that genie I met who said, like, oh, you can craft items now and brew potions? And I just completely ignored it and haven't done it, like, once.
There it is. So we're back here again.
Stop your whinging, man. I mean, it could be worse.
Huh? Oh!
Nickers!
That tank! That's the very latest weapon in Hamelin's arsenal. You're telling me machines are turning into monsters now? I cannot say. Whoa!
It's just a machine. Let's show it what for.
I remember this thing, this big robot. I was wondering what the boss was going to be. I knew there'd have to be one. I didn't see this thing coming. Oh, it looks awesome, though. I like it. Can I have one, please? Oh, look at that face. Look at those gnashing teeth. I like it. Right then, Oliver. Let's do this again then, shall we? What should we try? Let's try out Mornstar, see if it's effective. I believe it's storm moves that are particularly effective against these. That didn't seem to do that much. It's using Pig Shot. I think it's just going to go after one of them, though. What's Drippy going to say to me? This thing might be different from that tank we fought before, but it's got the same weakness as any other machine. Give it a taste of storm magic. I knew that. I worked that out before you were here, Drippy. Don't you worry about it. So let's, what storm magic do I have? I know if I use Unleash, if I do, I think Bolt from the Blue, I believe this is storm magic. So let's see how effective this is. I might just have to just keep my distance and keep using Bolt from the Blue, and that should be enough to take out the porcine, whatever that thing was. The Loco, Roco, Doco, Robo, whatever this thing is. Is that it gone? Oh no, I thought I took it out then. I thought I took it out in one. Right, let's send out Fruity and get him to hit it from the back, and let's see how much damage this does against it. Doesn't really do that much. It does okay, but at least I'm getting a load of orbs out of it. Let's go back to Ollie though, and look how hurt it is. That did loads of damage actually. Do I have any other storm moves? Ice, fire. I don't think I do. What does Little Wink have? Does Little Wink have any storm moves? Snowblower. Let's try Snowblower. Let's see if this does any damage. I think this might be more of an ice move, but let's see if it counts as storm damage. No, that didn't really do too much. And whoa, look at that freeze frame. Look at that action shot. Right, if I switch to Ollie, it's going to pull Little Wink to safety. Watch this. Whoop! And now he's just got pulled away. Or she. Anyway, he's using Sausage Roll. Everyone defend for a little bit. He's going to go right after me. There we go. I got a good dodge there. He's pretty much actually doing the same attacks. I remember now, he was doing that move when I faced him before. He would just go and charge me down. But, yeah, he seems to be almost destroyed. Although when I faced the Cowlifa, I thought I'd killed her. But then she went and just stood up and did, like, a different move. So maybe once I've taken away all of his health, it's going to go back up to full and he's going to, I don't know, maybe grow an extra limb or do something weird like that. You never know. Like, this fight does seem to be going a little bit too well, especially for my standards. And normally when that's happening, it means the game's got something hidden up its sleeves and it's going to throw a curveball at me once I think I've defeated it. The game loves to do that. The game loves to lull you into a false sense of security, then just do a massive twist. Like a few videos ago when it was like, oh look, you can go back to Motorville. And then as soon as I went to go back to Motorville, then that's when all of this happened. That's when all of the ash started falling and everyone turned into googlies, you know. It just completely came out of the blue. It was quite funny though. And I didn't really expect it. Like, I knew that the game probably wouldn't be over, but I didn't kind of think that that was going to happen right now. Anyway, I should be saying all-out attack, shouldn't I, while I've got a chance? And, oh no, I say that just as he's about to start attacking again. But anyway, let's go and use, actually, he's going to attack me, so let's just do a defend. I think he's only going to charge me down, not the others, so I don't need to worry about them. Then I can go and use Spell, Unleash, and just keep using Bolt for the Blue. Seeing as it's my most effective spell, there's not really any point using anything else. I might seem a bit boring and not doing any variety, but if it works, then what's the point in not using it? Right, so this should finish him off, but I reckon there's going to be something else that's going to happen. Oh no, look, he's just about still up. Oh, here we go. Is he changing? Is he actually? He is. He's actually growing bigger bits. He's like got like better defense now or something. He's like used magnets to put a load of extra things on him. I don't know. He's now firing them all off. We all managed to get a dodge in there though, and there was a glyph that just went really high into the sky, and we can't get it now. Oh, I think he might have just knocked it into the air so we couldn't get it. Anyway, what I expected would happen is exactly what happened, and yeah, we're gonna have to carry on fighting him for a little bit. But it's fine though. He's quite a cool boss to fight. A lot of the boss battles recently I've actually really enjoyed. I always I'm a big fan of doing the boss battles. I always look forward to them. Like a lot of the normal fighting, as I've said many times throughout this Let's Play, I get a bit bored of it, and you can see me always trying to avoid the familiars, even though I know I really should fight them. But when we get to a boss battle and like a big epic 1v1 fight, that's when I'm in my element. I can properly focus on him, and I can get a bit more strategy rather than just yeah, just sort of running at them and trying to get sure I get my defense in time, so when I attack at the right time and using the effective moves. There's a lot of depth to the combat system. I think that I probably haven't been making the most of it, but I mean, if you really did play this game loads and on a harder difficulty and tried to capture all the familiars, you could sink so much of your life into this. I mean, I think I've done, what, am I on episode 84 or something, 85? And so yeah, I mean, I've put a lot of time into this in these videos, but if you really just went all out obsessive on this game and just played and played and played, you could get so much game time out of it. And the game's still available, and it will actually be quite cheap now because it's been out for over a year. Like, you could probably buy it second-hand, or, I don't know, you could probably even download it, maybe, I'm not sure if you can, from the PlayStation Free store. So even though you are watching this video, and there's a good chance you've seen a few of them, and you might know what it's all about, going and actually playing for yourself is just going to be, completely different, because you're going to get different familiars and different moves, and you might be doing different side missions. There's a lot of things in this game which I haven't seen, and I probably won't get a chance to see. So, yeah, if you do have a PlayStation 3 and you do like the look of this game, yeah, I would definitely recommend going and checking it out. Anyway, he's going to attack us all. Let's all get our defending if we can. Is he going to fire out all of this stuff again? That's a really cool move, actually. It's really inventive. And let's go try and grab a few of these orbs then and get my magic up. Oh, Trunky stole it from me. I think I'm actually going to have a cappuccino and maybe a strong coffee as well. Get my magic up a little bit. How can he see? Look, he's got like shards of metal all over his face and stuff, all over his eyes. How can he see us? Right, there we go. There's a big magic orb. He definitely seems to be charging me down for now. So let's get a little bit further away. And let's see if there's any chance of me using the spell before he hits me. Use it quickly, Ollie boy. He's getting close. I love the way they wait for you. I love the way when you're doing your moves, everyone just sort of stands around and waits to get attacked. It's like, it's worse with like turn-based games where it's like, right, you hit me, then I hit you. We take it in turns, you know, everyone's not just attacking each other. Right, everyone defend again. I'm doing quite well at getting my defenses in. He gives quite a lot of warning before he attacks, so yeah, it's quite easy to be able to defend in time. Right, anyway, there's a little health and a little MP orb there. Let's just go and keep using that same move again then. I don't think I've got any other moves that are going to be more effective, and so yeah, I just keep using Bolt from the Blue, and eventually we're going to take this fella out. My health is getting pretty low, so it might be worth having a cheeseburger or something, just for safety. Actually, I don't know. I reckon I can get him. I don't actually know. I'm gonna play it safe. Do I only think that puts my health up just a little bit? No, I don't. Right, let's just do it. Let's just go take him out. I'm sure I am going to be fine. Or is that going to be some famous last words? Oh, God. Oh, God. Did he get me? Oh, someone just killed him. I thought I was going to get taken out then, but I think Swain or someone managed to get the final hit. And down he goes. Oh, he nearly crushed Nana's there. Look at his arm. It's right on top of Nana's. It nearly just squashed the little monkey. Right, let's see how much we level up. I reckon people are going to level up loads. Yeah, look at them go. Look at them going crazy. They were all level 1 at the beginning of the video. Now they're like level 14, 16, and 17. And I got like a gyro grabber or something. And even like Fruity and Oliver and all that all leveled up. Definitely worth metamorphing them at this time, because that way they can make the most out of this quick leveling up by defeating the boss.
P, it's time for your magic.
Right. Sanctify!
Do you think that means everybody in Hamelin is cured now? Yeah, which means it's time for the prince to tend to his people. Your Majesty, the city is in ruins. We have been invaded by wild beasts. I'd watch what you call them. They were you. Us? We were the beasts? This is terrible. Your Majesty, did we attack you? Calm yourselves. As you can see, I am unharmed. I am more concerned about the state of the great city. But the chief concern should be still to discover the cause of all of this. Until I have done so, I must leave Hamelin in your hands. Captain Hogarth, your orders are to begin reconstruction immediately. Yes, Your Majesty. You go to war, do you not? You must take our latest technologies with you. You received a new alchemy formula. Go to the cauldron and try it out. Your forethought is welcome as ever, Captain. I leave the Empire in your capable hands. Blimey, you actually sounded like an emperor for a moment there. Yes, it was like I was seeing a completely different person. I made a promise to my brother. In any case, Hogarth is a fine leader. He can be relied upon to rebuild Hamelin when I'm gone. There's trusting you are. Righto, let's go back to the Iron Wervan then, shall we? I guess we're gonna see another flower to find out some more about P's past, I reckon. P's past. Welcome to P's Past with Stampy Longnose. We have saved the three kingdoms from the scourge of mana. As representatives of the people of this world, I give them our heartfelt thanks. You're welcome, but it was all thanks to P, really. Yay, thanks to P. And yet, we are no closer to knowing who it was that sent the mana to assail us all. Your magic allowed us to avert tragedy of unthinkable proportions. P, we cannot allow this to happen again. You're right, man. We need to find out whoever's behind all of this and give them a proper hiding. But we have no idea who it could be. Perhaps not, although something about P's story has been troubling me. It has? When we were all in your world, she told you that the ash has been falling and it was her fault, did she not? Well, sure, but hey, there's no way it's her. That's impossible. Does it not also seem impossible that a tiny child should have the ability to reverse the effects of the mana? And yet we have not seen with our own eyes. But is it not the only reason to think she may not be able to tell us more? I believe P may hold the key to unlocking this entire mystery. Yes, P's got the key. Oh, so you found another flower, did you? Great, let's have another look at the pretty young queen. Is that really the time for your stupid comments? We need to take this seriously. Indeed, I fear the next vision may not be a pleasant one. No matter, we must see the truth with our own eyes. P, would you be so kind? Here. Right. Is P going to be the White Witch? Is my prediction going to come true? Let's find out.
How? How could this happen? Every man, woman and child in my kingdom. How? Why did this happen? Mana was meant to help them. Not this. Tell me why.
My name is Cassiopeia. I am Queen of Nazcar. When I was a child, I was known as P. I lived together with my father and did not want for anything. Then, when my beloved father passed away, I ascended the throne, little knowing what horrors awaited me. Ignorant of the affairs of state, I allowed the Council of 12 to control everything. But the Council paid not the slightest heed to the well-being of my subjects. I had always thought of Nazcar as a peaceful realm, but now I saw that it was blighted by greed and torn apart by conflict. The scales had fallen from my eyes. I felt the desperation of those ground down by poverty. I felt the pain of those fighting for survival. And I saw how I had lived a gilded life of luxury, a life they could never hope to enjoy. I decided that I must change. I would work for the good of others and do all I could to eliminate conflict. That is how I arrived at my decision. That is what drew me to the spell that would save the world. Mana. When I came to use that spell, not a doubt clouded my mind. I was certain that the mana would purify the hearts of my people. But then, my dream of peace turned into a nightmare. All those whom the mana touched became beasts and turned upon each other. For years, the nightmare went on. The years stretched to decades. And still it continued. Then one day, I realized there was no one left. The council was gone. The guards were gone. My ladies in waiting, too. They were all gone. The manner I had unleashed had claimed the lives of every one of them. I am completely and utterly alone. But death is a privilege I shall never know. And who can say what this endless solitude may make of me? That is why I have decided to fill these flowers with my memories. If you have found this flower, I pray that you will find your way to me. That is my only wish. Until then, I shall be waiting, always waiting, alone in Nazca.
Where is this Nazca then? Do you think it's like a different world? Crikey, that's tragic. The spell she used went to ruin her whole country.
The manner of which she spoke of is the same thing that we've been dealing with here.
So, the person behind all of this is Queen Cassiope.
May she not have intended any harm, but it seems a distinct possibility.
You're right. She said she would be waiting, didn't she? In a place called Nazca. Smelly old Nazca.
Nazca, eh? Crikey, that's a blast from the past.
What? What is it? Do you know something about this place?
The fabled kingdom of Nazca was a seat of an advanced civilization that disappeared almost overnight, 10,000 years ago.
10,000 years!
And Queen Cassiope has been waiting for all that time. If we can only find the site of the ancient kingdom, perhaps we can solve the mystery of the manor at last. Yeah, we can stop her from ever using it again.
Yes, we have to stop her. All right, let's go find the kingdom of Nazca. You obtain the Flower of Hope. Right, we need to go find Nazca. Do you think that maybe after waiting for 10,000 years, it made P go kind of crazy and evil, and that's what turned her into the White Witch? It's a definite possibility. Things are definitely getting really excited. I'm really curious to find out what Nazca is, and is this P the same P as the P we know? And there's so many questions that I want to be answered. But sadly, we have completely run out of time here. Sorry this video's gone on for so long, but there's no way I was going to leave it on a cliffhanger that bad and end it halfway through that conversation. But yeah, don't worry. I'll be leaving a link in the description to the next part of this Let's Play, which will hopefully answer most of, if not all, of the questions that have just been put up to us in this episode. But I'll first want to thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in my next episode. Bye!